Mike Perry is asking us a more nerdy question, and he definitely wants it answered because he's asked me 3 times now. What do you think, Allie, of 3D printed bagpipes? The set I currently own are 3D printed, and my band loves them when I use them during band practice. I can make you a set. I can make you like a set in your own custom colors. I think he's saying he would make you
3D bagpipes.
There's
the carbon fiber
bagpipes. If you want home crafted 3D printed pipes, I guess.
Mike Perry.
Mike Perry.
I'm not against. From like my core, I think nothing will ever beat the vintage Blackwood bagpipe.
African Blackwood, yeah.
African Blackwood is they stand the test of time. My personal top bagpipe, they're from the 40s. I know people who have sets much older, but mine are my 1940s Robertsons and unmatched in sound. I play a synthetic bagpipe, mine are Derlin, so I'm not against synthetic materials. I think you could probably achieve some really cool tone on a 3D printed bagpipe, but I would have more questions about the materials and stuff like that. I think you should shoot me an email because I'm genuinely curious about what is it, like resin that you're printing with, or is it like I know my axes, my emotional support axes, we use a bio blend. Like you can get wood infused resins as well, and so I'd be really curious what material you're 3D printing them out of. But I think 3D printing is a very cool tool. I would probably think that would be more of a show and fun and like maybe not like your go-to instrument for the top tone, but I could see that being a very cool thing, and I'm not against it. I just have more questions.
I have questions.
I have questions.
What do you think of the carbon fiber pipes?
Polypenco?
No, not polypanko.
Oh, okay.
Carbon fiber.
Okay.
I have a carbon fiber whistle.
Okay.
I like it. I don't like it as much as my tin whistles.
Okay.
I have not played carbon fiber bagpipes. It never beats wood. It never beats blackwood or like really or cocobolo.
Yeah.
Things like that, or like ebony. But I think that they are a good option. I think my favorite synthetic bagpipe that I've played is my tour bagpipe, my recording bagpipe, which is the Derlin from McClellan. But I think it just depends. Tone is so personal.
Yeah,
It's
the
so
wood has like a
personal.
warmer tone, I've been told, and the carbon fiber is a little higher, like tighter.
It
or
is.
something.
I like a warm, mellow tone, and that's personal preference as a musician. So I think if you're looking for a really bright, boomy, brassy, shiny attack instrument, you could probably achieve that better with your reed setup in a synthetic instrument than you'd be able to in a wooden blackwood instrument. But it's also like cut me off at any point.
Okay, I have a random thought, but go ahead.
But like nerding out, I mean, you can achieve such different tone and such a wide variety of tone with your reeds alone in the same instrument made out of the same material that I personally think bag material, drone material is almost secondary to your reeds. I think the reeds is where it's really important, and everything has to marry together to make a really solid tone. I spent months when I was highly competitive and really in the thick of it, months working with different reeds, different chanters with my bagpipes, sorting out different pieces within my drones, trying to find the perfect combination every time. And so again, it depends on what you're going for sure. But I mean, circling back with the question, I'm definitely not against the concept of a 3D printed bagpipe within the right reasons.
I'm thinking about like, how did they get to African Blackwood as the wood? Like it evolved.
Yeah.
You may know the answer, but my point is like the woods or the parts of the instrument or the material that the instrument's made out of has evolved over time to become that instrument. So it's you may in playing with polypanko or in playing with carbon fiber or playing with other stuff, you may be in some weird way kind of creating a new instrument or a new subset of an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're talking about the carbon fiber pipes and being a bright brassy sound, I immediately went to like, okay, would bagpipes of that type work with like trumpets and trombones in a ska band?
I don't know about brassy in that sense.
That'd be
but
spectacular. I don't know.
it could be fun.
I kind
It
of want
could
to
indeed
make
be
this
fun.
happen now.
So I guess that's what we're doing after
Yes.
the live show.
Yes,
It's
we're
an
gonna-
after party.
We're going to find the ska song that we want Allie to play with on bagpipes.
And then Mike's going to have to come through 3D printed drum.
Now, you know that because we've said this on the show,
Yeah.
we actually need it to happen. Like, I call Adam out or I call Allie, I call other people out to, hey, make this thing happen. So now you're going to have
You
to
have
do
to
a
send me
thing.
the links though, or I can't.
Okay.
If you go into like ska jazz, my
Yeah.
favorite band, Melbourne Ska Orchestra, they do some tracks that
Okay.
pipes would work with.
You're going to have to send me the tracks.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I will do it if I don't have to do the research
blew your
myself.
mind.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, 10 out of 10. That's a cool question, Mike.
Very good.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative. Technology is crazy. I would love to know in the comments below if you find it innovative or detracting from the value of the instrument. It would be great to know. And while you're here, make sure you hit the subscribe button to support Kilts and Culture.
Smash it!
Smash the subscribe button!